Greetings, salutations. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Ekard here, my partner in crime,
Hey guys, what's up? It's OTK.
and we're here today for Lady Gaga Disease, coming off the heel of us checking out Abracadabra. Listen, we're gonna be making our way through a lot of Lady Gaga music videos, especially I thought I've seen a like. Listen, I just got exposed, bro, by my
Yo,
homegirl here.
we went
Yeah,
through, and I was like, "Are you
yeah.
sure?" Because
I'm just like, yo, I thought there was like, I've seen a like, bro, I didn't realize there was this generational gap of videos that I have not seen for Lady Gaga. Meanwhile,
yeah.
of course, she's seen it. But you know, it's the whole experience of be like, I mean, there's songs I've listened to, like, and I'm pretty sure, like, for instance, was Born This Way. Like, I know I heard the song, but I've never seen the music video. So there's I play. Here's the thing: I would get a lot of songs. So back in the days when I was in college, I'll get a lot of songs for Lady Gaga to cover on the piano. And people was like, "Hey, you cover the song on the piano?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And I'm like, I hear the song, and then I'm like playing it, but I wasn't watching music videos back then. And then 13 years ago, we was in the K-pop field, so I definitely wasn't watching any like American stuff coming from the U.S. because I had to just consume nothing but K-pop, J-pop, and it's literally made content for that at that time. So
Yeah, I literally was like, "Oh,
yeah,
it's just Chromatica. It's just
yeah.
Joanne." I'm
Now
sure,
and then
like,
art
he hasn't
pop, I'm like, nah, yeah,
seen those videos, but like Art Pop, the
yeah.
Fame Monster. I'm like, yeah, obviously
There's a
you've seen
lot.
those videos,
That,
and he
yeah.
was just like, "No, I think that me getting shocked about Born This
Mhm.
Way, I think I'm still just as shocked as when he
Yeah.
told me earlier." Like, I was like,
Yeah. Cause that's like bad romance, of course.
"Woo."
But you know what? Hey, even if I have seen them, like I'll say it in the video, like yeah, I've seen this. But
Mhm.
hey, it's nostalgia at this point,
Yeah.
right? And that's what we will do. Cause
Yeah.
sometimes you just like to
I
enjoy videos and see how they age and be like, yo, I don't remember any of this, but you know,
oh
the song's still a bop regardless, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of videos that I haven't gone back to in a really long time, and
Mm-hmm.
it gets like, just side note, it just gets harder because we're having a good time and we're enjoying this, and it's just
Mm-hmm.
like opening my mind again to like, oh yeah, I haven't seen that video in forever, but stopping myself from watching it so that I can have a refresh reaction to sharing it with Mike and you guys. And
Mm-hmm.
it's hard because I watch a lot of music videos. I love music videos. So, if you guys are like really showing up for Abracadabra
Mm-hmm.
and going back to our Die With a Smile reactions. And thank you, Little Monsters. Thank you guys
Mm-hmm.
so much for showing us so much love and opening up discussion in our comments and things like that. So, I mean, if you guys are interested, I am more than happy to go back in time and watch videos that you haven't seen and rewatch music videos with you. Like, we're doing it for Kylie Minogue.
Yep.
We're doing it for ABBA. Um, we're eventually gonna do it for
Yeah.
Madonna. Like, we are like a lot of the queer icons we're kind of like doing it for slowly but surely. But yeah, I'm excited. If that's what y'all want, and if that's what you want, I'll do it. I don't care.
Hey, listen, the album drops on March 7th, so we gotta, we got time,
Yeah,
and
she
yeah.
wants Daredevil's nachos. She wants Daredevil's nachos. She's like, "Oh, born again? I'm the one.
Oh
I'm the one."
man, oh man. Well, I guess with that said, folks, nothing to it but to do it. Lady Gaga does ice. Oh baby, birds tripping. You won't need the subs. Hello. Imagine roll up in a HUD looking like this, like
Never.
never. Is it Better Call Sal? Mm. Agatha? That just reminded me of Agatha all along. Mm. Oh, well, damn. Mm. Okay. But she fighting herself. Hmm. Hello? She my god. Oh no. Mm. That's wild. That's wild. Mm. No, no. Oh, this is how she gets hit? Hmm. Oof. Oh, damn. Mm. Oof. And everything is closing in.
Right.
Everything is closing in, man.
Oh, it's gonna be a catharsis. Oh, this is gonna be a therapy session, this album. Holy shit. Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. Yeah.
10
Yeah.
out of 10.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 song.
I feel
10 out
like
of 10
the
video.
videos, especially, man, it's just so artistic. So there's just, oh man, so much. All right, you go first.
Okay. So I want to say this one thing real quick. Her makeup look for
Yeah.
the masked figure, I don't know if it's intended, but it's what I'm picking up because I'm a queer cult classics baby. Looks like Hatchet Face from Crybaby. Just the way her lip liner is drawn and the way she contorts her face and some of the motions once the mask is off reminds me of Hatchet Face from the Crybaby movie. It's one of my favorites. Don't really watch it anymore
Mm-hmm.
because fuck Johnny Depp all day, every day. But it that movie is John Waters seared into my head. I love that movie so much. But yeah, Johnny Depp is a dirtbag, so fuck him. Yeah, I don't know if that's intended, but that's what this little queer baby is picking up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if anyone else has. Obviously, we are months behind on the reaction for this video.
Yeah, because this came out October. Oh, so this is when I was in Japan. This is when it came out. Yeah.
Yeah, and I know we talked about it on and
Yeah,
off,
yeah.
but I think
That's
even
right.
in the Abracadabra video, I was just like, we just had other things happening and just haven't checked. But at the behest of all you little monsters in the comments, you guys are just like, yeah, it's a connected story. It
Mm-hmm.
seems there's a cane figure, a
Mm-hmm.
figure with a cane in both videos. Maybe they're connected, and I see the story that she's crafting.
Yeah.
Gaga is a storyteller. Even with all her albums, there is a clear narrative. With the era that she's in, the moment that she's in life, and what she's trying to convey to the audience.
Mm-hmm.
There is a narrative. And I appreciate that so much about her artistic expression.
Yeah.
Yeah, I a lot to pick from hearing reading what you guys were saying about Abracadabra and the lyrics in that video. This feels like both songs are individual coming to terms with the hard parts of themselves, or things, or the struggles that they've gone through,
Mm-hmm.
and a rebirth of sorts, or trying to come out above the horrible situations that you find yourself in, whether it's mentally or environmental situations and stuff like that. And Gaga's always been very open about those aspects of her life, and things like that. Her documentary, 5'2", is probably one of my favorite artist documentaries I've watched in like the last 10 years. So like her fighting with her, like her, obviously the masked creature in the car is a part of her, hitting her, chasing herself down in the car,
Mm-hmm.
and hitting her fighting with herself in the middle of the street. Two different aspects of yourself. We got three different aspects of yourself, and then watching the masked figure, watching her battle herself in the, let's say asylum, or in the holding cell.
Mm-hmm.
Her walking on herself, her choking her, like it's all a fight. It all feels like an internal fight within an individual. And then at the end, where the masked figure since she's throwing up, it looks like she birthed the new
Mm-hmm.
form of your main character of the video, because they have matching nails, the hair is slicked back, the makeup is a little bit cleaner, like the contacts are different. um it's Her vision is no longer cloudy or zombified. It looked like half the time like half dead.
Mm-hmm.
um and then even after that, even after being rebirthed, it's like still struggling with these feelings, and the walls closing in on you, eat out. And that's such a fascinating, it's such a fascinating shot too, that part where the houses are closing in on her in the alley, because usually when we see stuff like that, it's usually in a room inside. This is outside, brightly lit,
Mm-hmm.
where there is freedom above and freedom behind, because you're outside, but you're still being crushed by your surroundings.
Yeah, it's like feeling claustrophobic, in a way. Yeah.
I'm just eating it up, Gaga. Yeah. Uh, I really, really love this video. There's also the suburbia aspect of it. Reminded me of John Wayne, which is one of my favorite Gaga videos. It's in my top 5 Gaga videos. The feelings of that, of being in a relationship with that song, and the poison relationship of it, and how that all ends and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it reminded me of that's what. So like maybe that's what this album is like. Not to assume, because we haven't gotten there yet, and it's only 2 videos out. But maybe she's incorporating everything that's happened through her music and through her art thus far. Because yeah, I'm like with Abracadabra, like we talked about it, I was picking up Telephone vibes, Judas vibes, Perfect Illusion vibes. This I got very John Wayne, and um the what's not Born Again. Not Sorry, we listened to Born Again earlier. Not Born This Way. The one where
Alejandro.
she's not, well, Alejandro for for Abracadabra, but this one, it's the one where she's a fish monster. Why can't I remember the name of that video? Where and she's her
Uh,
male persona in that. But I'm
okay.
also like just the creation of a creature of self and dissecting identity. It reminds me of that video. Yeah, but I'll remember it. You go ahead, say your thoughts. I will
Okay.
play the song in my head, and I'll see what it is,
Yeah, no
because
problem, no problem.
it's on the tip of my tongue. I just can't.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So yeah, I also give this a 10 out of 10 for both the song and the music video, because looking at it, getting more like Edward Scissorhands,
Mm.
because that was like immediately when I see like the black, uh uh yeah, when I see like the pretty much
Yep.
like the nails, I was like, all right, that kind of feels like a lot of Edward Scissorhands. I'm thinking of like some other songs like what is it, like Bloody Mary, and being invoked in this, um and That's like there's a but like because of the goth aspect of it, and how dark it is. Once again, it just fits into the. It's another dark pop song. So I mentioned it in Lady
Mhm.
Gaga, for Abracadabra, another song we just listened to from Lisa, Doja Cat, and Ray, and their song Born Again, and now this song here, Disease. The one thing about this song, especially because it does feel like she's like fighting with like inner demons, right? And um that's what I was getting through like a lot of the lyrics as well. Especially as like you can see like the constant fight with the inner demons, and we all know that mental health is a constant fight, and it can feel like it's a disease that you have to constantly fight against, right? And that's what I was seeing, especially because where everything's like closing in, it's like I mentioned earlier about like being claustrophobic. It's
Mhm.
just it's a different interplay on that because it can feel like you're suffocating when you're trying to fight like this mental struggle, or fight against inner demons, right? And it feels like especially where um, this you're fighting like innocence versus like whatever's like the darkness, and what can be tempting you, like these demons that are tempting you and whatnot. So and I mean she's been in the game for a while, so I'm pretty sure she has a lot of demons that she has to conquer over her time in the music industry. So seeing this and then trying to figure out connections to Abracadabra, when you think of Abracadabra, it's like magic. I always think about like in a magic show, and what happens in a lot of magic shows, make things magically appear, make things magically disappear. um if you connect them in that way, sometimes you want to make those inner demons disappear, because Abracadabra, like it's all appearance slash disappearance is what I was trying to connect. Especially because we got three different versions of her, like as you mentioned as well.
4.
Four or
Yeah, it's the two Gagas fighting in the street, the Gaga
yes.
in the car, and the Gaga she throws up.
Okay, yeah, the one at the very end, right? Yeah, because that's the one
Or
that
6. Or 7. No.
yeah,
And okay, unless the two
they're
in
the
the
same. So
observation room are the two that are fighting in the street,
this
if
might
they're
be the
not this.
same one in this. This is the one that was with throw up. So that's one. Then the one that's the Edward Scissorhands. So if it's like maybe inner demons, if I'm connecting to that, so this might be like one, two, like cause those are fighting each other. Then we get to where we're in like as you want to say an asylum where she's caged up and whatnot. So she's fighting against a clone of herself here. And it's the two Gaga is going. Oh wait. Oh, I didn't even. Whoa. I didn't
You didn't
even. Yeah, I
you
didn't
didn't
peep
notice how
that.
she was observing them the whole
Yeah,
time?
I didn't peep that. For those that like, so I can show you guys here. I didn't peep this like initially. I knew
Yeah,
someone was
she's
yeah,
watching them the whole time. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. And so yeah, they're tussling back and forth. This is still her there. Uh,
Oh, and then the imagery of being chained up in that room, but the
yeah,
door's still open, so you're
yeah.
trapped in there, but there is freedom
There's
right.
freedom is right there, but you can't escape. And everything is closing in. Yeah, this is why these music videos. I mean, like, just yeah, and then that's pretty much the same villain that's been chasing her. And is this maybe these inner demons have won, or she's let them in? Um, yeah, Edward Scissorhands, man. Yeah, 10 out of 10.
So
10 out of
I
10.
was looking at my phone before to look up. It's you and I. You and
You and I.
I. I'm
Okay.
getting you and I vibes from this video about the creation of self and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. But
Yeah.
yeah,
10 out of 10.
yeah,
Oh man. Huh?
she truly, like I said in Africa, there's just something in her brain. She's working on some kind of genius level that it's. Look, we don't get a lot of these types of artists
Mm-hmm.
or artists that are able to push the boundaries of self
Yeah.
expression in the amount of ways and times that she has. Um, no, she truly is. There's, and I'm not like, ugh, just sorry. I'm just so like thinking back to when she first started to where we're at now, and just how creative. this individual is and how much she shared and opened up with the world through her craft of art and through self-expression. I'm just amazed. At my
Yeah.
big age, I'm really amazed by this woman. I'm really amazed. Yeah.
Yeah. Bro.
Sorry.
Nah, it's this album. I don't know. I mean, hey, I'm expecting
Yeah.
to follow some of the same darker vibes. As dark pop is literally just popping off, all puns intended. But I'm here to see her embrace the darkness once again.
I think
Yeah,
I don't know, I feel like music definitely in the year of our Lord 2025. I think a lot of artists are tapping into a sort of catharsis, a sort of therapy, a sort of self-expression because of how the world has been in the last handful of years. So I like with what we saw with Lisa Ray and Doja and
mhm.
the imagery of that video and the lyrical content of that, what we're seeing with Gaga and a
Mhm.
couple other artists that we've picked through here and
Yeah, like
there.
Otto and TK.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think everyone's gonna be really from the gut out expression
yeah,
this year. Yep.
I'm here for it. Oh my. With
Yep.
that, I guess with that said, folks, let us know what Lady Gaga songs you guys want us to check out in the comment section down below. But if you have any burner requests, we also have Patreon with a few request tiers. And yeah, um, I did myself a disservice once I figured out how many Gaga videos I have not seen.
Yeah, boy.
And I'm going to be
Yeah.
changing that. I'm going to be changing that. It's happening. So
I'm excited.
stay tuned, folks. You already know. Gnosis.